Everybody, and welcome to Robin's house. Today we're working on a scrapbooking workshop for Cozy Up. And one of the optional techniques, the featured techniques is in this workshop is sponging, stenciling, and using Distress Oxide ink. So we have a quick little snapshot. One of our first layout uses Distress Oxides to create a pool of ink and then uses our water brush to texturize that blob of ink, and then it uses our stencil and sponge to add some color to the top. So we're just gonna kind of show you how to do that part. So with our Distress Oxide ink, I'm going to do two piles here because depending on what type of, if you have a water brush available, or if you have a mister available, a misting pen or a spritz bottle or something else. I'm just going to show you the different techniques that you can use and the reaction that you'll get. So Distress Oxide is super cool. I'm going to see if I can go even closer while we're doing the instructioning so that you can hopefully see the effect close up. But it's just going to be crooked. Okay, so if I have my mister pen, this is going to be a spritz. So if you have a spritz bottle or something, and you can, it just reacts so quickly. Just depending on how much if you pool a big blob or if you have lots of little blobs, look at how quickly this is reacting to that. Okay, so in this case, when I was doing the other page, I didn't have my spritz pen with me, my spritz bottle with me. So I used my water brush. So you just ink it up real good by squeezing it and making sure it's nice and drippy. And then you would just kind of gently get some spots on there. And look at how quick it's so cool. Okay, so we just have to let it sit for a moment and dry. And then well, actually, that's the end of the technique of this, and then we'll apply it to our project, the exact same thing. So I'm just going to turn my paper over, and my project, so I have my project here, and it wants us to have a blobby up here at the top and over here at the side. And actually, it's at the top and the side of both pages, so you can kind of do them the same, except for, of course, the first page has this, and so you're going to need a paper underneath of here to protect your table. And then so you just want a little blobby, and I might even be a little too close to the corner, but I'm just going to deal. So there we go with this one. And I guess while I'm here, I may as well squeeze and drop my dots. Very, very nice. Look at them, so pretty, already reacting. Okay, and then we're going to go to the other side. And this is, so probably up here a little bit. This one kind of goes almost to the edge. And get squeezy. Drop some dots on here. It's so fast. Love it. I'm going to pause for a moment and let these dry before we put our stencils on there. All right. Well, it's probably not dry yet, but guess who's impatient? And I guess we'll just see what happens on the fly if you ink it when it's not quite dry. So your stencil pack has, you're not going to be able to see this. Oh, you can. So those diamonds. So we're working with those diamonds. And we're just going to take our sponge and this stencil, and it would be wise of you to get some sticky notes and block off the other pieces of this stencil so you don't get the wrong effect, but I'm not doing that either. So I'm just going to try to be careful in here and get some stencil there, and then I guess it wants to go like this. So there we go. So we just got a little bit of color there in the corner. We're going to add some banners and some other stuff. And then on this side, boy, we can hardly even see it. So I'm just gonna try to carefully, maybe it might be quite so dark as I was. And this one kind of had one going off the edge. So I'll just do that too. Nice and light, and then I'll move it over. Nice and light. And then that's all I need to do. So that's it. Super easy, and it doesn't even seem to mind that it's not very dry because I just kind of went right on top. Although it is a little, on this one you can see where the ink is a little wet. It grabbed a little bit more ink from there, but actually it's going to be covered up by the decorations anyway. But even if it didn't, looks good to me. And look how cool. Oh, you can't even see them. Look at how cool these look now. After it's been less than like 3 minutes. Very nice. So thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting.